one of my questions was, have you ever felt like you are spinning your wheels when it comes to not making progress on your dreams? Have you ever felt like no matter what you do, that you just aren't moving forward, you aren't achieving your goals, that everything that you're doing is all for naught? So just wanted to have a conversation about that and to see where you are, if you felt that same way when it comes to goal achievement. A little bit about me. Annette Harris. I'm the accredited financial counselor and the owner of Harris Financial Coaching. I have gone through my own journey of financial wellness and working towards achieving my goals. The first part of that is that, growing up as a child, I watched my mother manage her finances. And by me watching her, there wasn't that direct interaction. But me watching her and how she managed her money, I was like, these are the behaviors that I want to model when I become an adult and manage my finances as well. Fast forward, I got my first job, was able to manage my finances successfully, entered into human resources, talk about compensation all the time. And so that's one reason why I started my business is I want to be able to show others how historically, you can learn from your elders when it comes to managing your finances. It could be good habits, it could be bad habits, but working with employees, I found out that a lot of them didn't learn how to manage their finances before they left home. So my goal with employees that I work with is teaching them how to manage their finances. How do they manage that first paycheck? How do they set up a tax return, even with retirees? So how do I incorporate that into my life and into my business? Well, I was like, how can I work with you and others at setting goals, at staying consistent, and also financial literacy? So we'll cover a couple of those topics in this meeting today. So want to go over a little bit about goals. So when you set a goal, when I work with my clients, I always tell them to set SMART goals. You want that goal to be specific. You want to save $600 to purchase a brand new 55-inch television by December of 2025. That goal is specific. It's telling you exactly what you want to accomplish and when you want to accomplish it by. Then you want that goal to be measurable. And that goal that I just stated, that goal is measurable because I said I wanted to accomplish that goal with a specific amount saved by December of 2025. Then you want that goal to be actionable. What are you going to do? I'm going to save $600 by December 2025. And I'm going to take action on that. That goal is realistic, which is the R in SMART. It's realistic to me because I know that I can accomplish saving $600 by December of 2025. And then it's time bound, which is the T. I have a time by when I want to accomplish that goal. It's December 2025. It's 11 months from now. So I know what I need to do to accomplish that goal and when I need to do it by, and I can track how I'm going to work towards accomplishing that goal. So you may say, why should I set a financial goal? Well, setting that financial goal gives you purpose and helps you focus your energy and how you're going to achieve that goal. If that goal were not specific and measurable, actionable, realistic, and time bound, you could say, I want to save $600 to buy a television, but you don't have when you want to accomplish it by. It could be 5 years from now. It could be 20 years from now. So setting SMART goals helps you stay focused, helps you stay motivated. It adds that purpose to your goal and your life. Your goal could be you want to travel the world. When do you want to travel the world by? You want to travel the world by the time you hit the age 55. What do you need to do in the meantime so that you can get yourself to where you're able to travel? If you are 30 years old, how much money do you need to save? What do you need to set aside in your 401k, your 403b, in your investment accounts, or in your savings account so that you have the funds available for you to achieve that lifelong goal of traveling the world? And if you are able to achieve it at those set timelines, it builds your self confidence in your ability to manage your finances confidently. Once you achieve that first timeline of achieving that goal, you're like, I got this. I can do it. I'm financially literate. I know how to manage my finances. I know how to set goals, and you actually know how to do it and get it done. And that can trickle down into other aspects of your life. So, again, like I said, setting goals builds that self confidence in yourself that you can confidently manage your finances. And when I work with my clients, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to be confident that when they leave the fold, or when the relationship with me ends, that they can confidently make decisions about their finances. So once you build your confidence and you set goals, you monitor your progress, you can reward yourself as well. Now, you don't have to reward yourself by going out and buying something. Set some time aside to have some me time, have popcorn, watch a movie by yourself, with friends, with your significant other, because you achieved that goal. Once you set your goals, you also want to stay consistent. Consistency is key here. So, there's a couple of tips that I want to give you for how you can stay consistent with your goals. You can, number one, is break down large goals. So you can divide those large goals into smaller, more manageable steps. For example, if you wanted to save $20,000 for that down payment for your new home, set that into some measurable steps on how you want to achieve that goal. I actually had that similar goal because we didn't want to purchase a pre-built home. We wanted to build home on our land. And in order to do that, we had to save up money over an extended period of time. So I set aside a Excel spreadsheet. I love my Excel spreadsheets. So with that, I was able to divide it and see how much do I need to save in year one, in year two, three, all the way up to year 10, so that once we were ready to purchase that land and get that home built and sign that contract, we had the money set aside. So we broke that big goal that we had over 10 years down into those measurable steps. It made it seem like it was a little bit more achievable, even though it was a large goal. It helped us stay consistent and helped us not abandon that goal. So, again, break down large goals into smaller, more measurable goals. That second tip is to create a schedule. Like I said, we created that schedule. So plan your time and allocate that specific time slot for working towards your goal. Next, tip three is find that accountability partner. For me, it was my husband at the time. I said, hey, this is the goal that we have. We want to save that $20,000 so that we can have the money set aside for our land purchase, for the home that we want to build, because you have to have a certain amount set aside as they are building your home. And we kept each other on track. There may have been times where we're like, can we get that new couch? Or should we get a car? Or, hey, the kids have this. How do we stay accountable to our goal and to each other and the dream that we have of getting a home built on a plot of land? So we kept each other accountable each year as we were building towards achieving that goal. We did a check in with each other, said, this is where we're at. This is how much further we need to go. Um, is there anything we need to change with our finances? So having that conversation with each other, it helped us stay accountable so that we can continue towards the achievement of our goal of getting that house built. Now, yours may not be as big of a goal, or it may be a larger goal than that as well. You may want to pay cash for that house, or you want to buy a house that you can flip. But having that accountability partner can help ensure you stay on track. I also mentioned above, when we're talking about SMART goals, reward yourself. Once you accomplish something of your goals, both big and small, reward yourself. It could be getting a massage. It could be taking time to yourself to take a bubble bath. It could be watching a movie. Whatever it is, reward yourself for achieving your goal because it can help you stay on track. And I want to encourage you not to give up. Some goals are short term goals where there may be 6 months, they may be 1 year, they could be 3 years, but some goals are those longer term goals, like when you are looking to retire. Me, for example, I want to retire at 55. That is a long term goal for me, but it's a goal that I've had for the past 10 years. But I'm not giving up on that goal. I am staying consistent with my savings so that I know that once I reach age 55 and as I get closer to that age, that I'm doing the right thing with my finances. So don't give up. Setbacks are inevitable, but it's how you recover. It's not how you stumble and fall, it's how you get back up. So don't give up and learn from those mistakes and keep moving forward. And then if you do stumble when it comes to achieving your goal, practice that self-compassion. Forgive yourself for making a mistake or not sticking to a timeline. Again, go back to that accountability partner to see how they can help keep you on track. One's perfect. So remember that, practice that self-compassion and avoid that self-criticism, and know that you will be forgiven if you forgive yourself for making a minor setback when it comes to your goals. Now, you set SMART goals. We've talked about, making sure that they are consistent when you do set the goal so that you can stay on track. I want to talk about the importance of financial literacy. The first reason is because it makes you more independent. You can gain control over your finances and reduce that reliance on others. One of my videos is, or even my blog post is, how do you say no to others when they ask you for money? And you don't want to be that person that someone's calling me for and saying, how do I say no to this family member who's always asking me for money? And, I provide them with tips. Hey, educate them on how to budget. Provide them with other ways on how they can gain that money that they need. Teach them basic financial principles. And that's, again, like I said, why financial literacy is important, because you are able to control your finances and reduce that reliance on others. You can build that emergency fund. You can understand how to budget your income and manage your expenses and the things that you need to cut back on or change so that you can manage your finances successfully. So if you are financially literate, you can reduce that financial stress and strain on yourself. If you don't understand those financial concepts, you are more informed on the financial decisions that you make, and you are able to avoid those costly mistakes as well. So again, just gaining that financial independence, whether or not it comes to talking to someone like me, a financial counselor, or reading a book or watching a video, you can reduce that financial stress, not only on you, but also on your relationship as well. Money is what makes the world go round. It also makes, our households run. And if you have that financial stress and strain, it can put a strain on your relationship. And we want to reduce straining our relationships when it comes to managing our finances. When you reduce that strain, financial stress and strain on yourself, you're also able to improve your overall well being. How is your overall well being improved? It's because you are able to manage your finances, which also reduces that stress, and you're also able to manage your mental health as well and your physical health. When you go through stress and strain mentally or physically, it impacts other aspects of your life. So, improving your overall well being because you have increased your financial literacy can significantly improve your mental and emotional well-being. When individuals talk to me, they are at, their wits end with managing their finances. They've done everything they can, and they're at a, turning point in where they say, I want to do something different. Well, be proactive about it. And the final reason why I want to say that you want to improve the importance of financial literacy is that it enables you to achieve your financial goals. You have that strong, solid financial foundation that's crucial for achieving your short and your long-term goals. So you know those concepts about budgeting, saving, investing, and how it applies to all aspects of your life from that holistic worldview when it comes to how your finances, your household finances, your salary, how it all affects everything. So increasing your financial literacy just enables you to achieve your goals. Once you are able to achieve your goals, that further enhances your mental and emotional well-being and continues to reduce that stress. And you're able to do a lot of things that you have planned for the future of your life, you and your significant other's life, and even those of your dependents. So I wanted to give you a couple of tips for improving your financial literacy. Create a budget. Creating a budget, whether or not it's weekly or monthly, is going to enhance your overall financial outlook. You create a budget by tracking your income and expenses. I do this every Saturday. You could do it every 2 weeks. Every time you get paid, take a look at all of those expenses that you spent and compare it to your income. You could do this in an Excel spreadsheet. You could do it in YNAB, whatever your preference is, but it helps you to understand where your money is going. You can check the link here for a budget tracker that I have for couples and also singles as well. Again, you can get it pinned right here or here. It's on one of these sides here, on how you can start managing your finances with your significant other, or if you're single, on your own. And it's a perpetual spreadsheet that you can use to help you manage your finances. The next tip to improving your financial literacy is to start saving early. Let me get a drink of water. Now, say you are 50 years old. You can still save. My suggestion though is start saving early. Even small amounts can add up over time. You can consider setting up automatic transfers to a savings account. So some individuals, in order so they can have that money out of sight, out of mind, they go to their employer and they have their direct deposit set up to their checking account, but they also add a second account that the money goes to their savings account. So you can absolutely do this. So you don't see that money, you don't worry about touching it. The other option is you can have it come directly out of your checking account after you get paid. You can have the automatic transfer set up from your checking. to your savings. It could be with the institution that you're currently banking with or an external banking institution, so you don't touch that money. But starting to save early can help you achieve your financial goals that you have so that you have as much money saved up as possible for your financial future or to use for investments. Step 3 is to reduce debt. You want to reduce your debt as quickly as possible. You want to get rid of that high interest debt and create a plan to pay down that high interest debt as quickly as possible. Identify how much you have in your debt. Is it a car loan? Is it credit card debt? And what are the interest rates for that debt? And work on reducing your debt. Then I want you to invest wisely, because we talked about saving, we talked about paying down debt. You want to invest wisely. Now, there's a lot of apps out there like Robinhood and Cash App where you can invest. If you are not that knowledgeable when it comes to investing, I suggest contacting a financial advisor so they can walk you through the different investment options that are available to you. And just, like I said, consider seeking that professional advice. Well, I can educate you on financial literacy, budgeting, saving, and different investment vehicles that are out there. That financial advisor or that tax professional can help you analyze what investments you should select and the right ones for you. Next, you want to educate yourself. You're doing it right now. You're watching this video. You're here with me. You're educating yourself on how you can achieve your goals for 2025 and manage your finances for the future. You can also reach out to me, of course, on my website, Harris Financial Coaching. We could set up a free consultation on seeing how we can work together, or whether or not I could recommend someone else to help work with you who can educate you on finances. You could read books, you could take online courses, you can also attend workshops. That direct interaction is the best interaction when it comes to talking about finances or some difficult concepts that you may not understand. There's YouTube University that's out there, but again, having that conversation with someone who is an expert in the field can help you understand and have that dialogue that allows you to continue to further your financial education. So what do I want you to do? So today, at the end of this video, I want you to set at least one goal for yourself. Rich Bitch. So it's a simple 12-step plan for getting your finances in order. The other book is Predictably Irrational by Dan Ariely, and I'll have the link to the books down in the chat. But those are some great books. And then there's also the Budgetnistas book as well. And that one is Get Good with Money. So that one will help you understand a little bit more about how you can get good with money. If you have children, you can also check out my books. The Mommy Can You Teach Me About Money series of book and the ABCs of Money for Little Spenders on Amazon. I'll put a link to my Amazon store down below. And then I want you to ask questions or share your own goals in the comments. How can I help you achieve your financial goals? And then I want to just provide you with a message that no matter how long it takes you to achieve your goal, no matter when you get started on achieving that goal and tackling that goal, that you are making efforts at doing it. You aren't staying stagnant. Be inspired by that. Let that be your motivation. There are others who aren't doing anything, but you are taking the steps you need to take to achieve your goals, to enhance your personal growth, and achieve your dreams. So I want you to just be reminded of that you're doing what you need to do today to enhance your financial literacy, achieve your goals, and have that successful financial future. Again, my name is Annette Harris. Accredited Financial Counselor, the owner of Harris Financial Coaching. If you need assistance, feel free to reach out to me. My links are down below in the chat and here as well. And I wish you the best for 2025. And don't forget to check out my 365-day challenge, where I'm giving you tips every single day for 365 days of the year to keep you motivated on achieving your financial goals. Thank you for joining me.